Hello everyone, welcome back to Book of Hours. Save your game if you're worried about what might happen next. Shame that didn't help us with Numa, we weren't prepared for it. So, what are we doing? We are getting into a few rooms, aren't we? We have... just saw that out. Vitreous cooking away. We are bolstering a convict, fugitive, not quite convict, with some edge, and then after this we will need to give him this memory even. Midwife's assistance, we have her as well, and we need to bolster her with respect to heart, and that should be good. Close. Oh yeah. That X button is very finicky about how accurate it wants you to press. So we're talking to you about the gale. And that should be good. So that'll be 4. Health plus will be... let's swap this, just so we don't accidentally use it. So that's 3, that'll be 6, and then a memory of heart will be 8. We could technically use the bowl to get into a heart 9, however I'm worried we might not have enough time in the day for it. Collect that. Speaking of time in the day, we need, because we can't open 2 rooms at the same time, so we need to begin work with him as soon as we can. Have I miscounted that? Or do I... What have we... Collaboration, yes. Is there something we forgot to bolster him with? Maybe a tool? If it's Arab, we fucked up. We've bolstered him with Arab, right? And I realised we... So what do we throw into here? We can still use a tool, I believe. Saw? Yes. And we need to consider Travelling at Night Volume 2, if I'm correct in memory. Frost, why not? Cool. Icarus Vitreous. A pale, watchful fluid that can be gathered sometimes when the door in the eye is opened. Okay, so that is a nice element for fluid. Where can we put it down? Not there, because we put tools there. Maybe if I zoomed out we could... technically there. Just put it on at the end. I'm sure no one will mind. And I'll definitely be able to find it again later. Sure. Oh, we have our fugitive, and that's why we left that space. So fugitive, get to work. You can be considering the weather. We have the memory of solace. And yeah, we won't have enough time in the day for balls, I think. No, we can't use memory. Bollocks, what can we do? Have I miscounted? We've used the health. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the gale. 7 from the bowls. And that would be... it would have been 8 if we used Jaw instead of Health Plus. Okay, so we have miscounted and we won't be able to because we don't have a 7th level heart room to break into. They would be up for collaborating. So how does it... Exalted memory. Sharing a memory has improved this assistant's ability. So if we do that, each assistant can only benefit from 1 soul card in a day. There are ways to create stronger soul cards. Oh yeah. So how do we know that it's already had a soul card put into it? I don't know. And honestly, I don't know what else we can use this person on, considering they are assistants. So we're going to say oops, and that's some not much money lost because they're the cheap kind. Hey look, we have a dueling hall. In baronial times this was a ballroom, but in the 19th century, during Brillo's time as a librarian, a Diad of eternally dueling Edgelong agreed to stay at Hush House for a year and a day to allow Natalia to study them. If she satisfied certain conditions, a properly equipped space was one of those conditions. Ultimately, the business turned out to be a trap or trick played by one or both of the Diad, and they left after only a single battle. The names are recorded as Mistress Dearday and Father Torg. Dearday, as in the lens. Okay, it's got some edge in it, so I can see a fiendishly simple and richly fragile optical device. Wonder who Dearday is. Practice equipment. Okay. Action and recollection. Evolve via illumination. Ooh, can we actually do something there? Illumination is door and wall and pyro something, pyroglyphics. Attuned to metal. Or so, yeah. Okay. And this one we've already used, I believe, to upgrade our Fost. So, that means we can upgrade our metal to Metal Plus once we have the other one unfatigued. We should have 2 edge and 3 forge. I think the 2 edge would be quite useful, in fact. The forge also, so also as the forge as well. Okay, we have a bunch of things here. A whole bunch of stuff made of wood. I don't know if there are people in the background. Maybe. Background noise. A leaf-shaped wooden sword of considerable age, matching 18th century cutlasses. The initials SD are engraved on the blade near the hilt. An antique crossbow from Hush House, early baronial period. Century's bow. Wine dark chair. Natalia Brillo. I believe she is one of the people during Brillo's time as a librarian, yes. I'm not sure which one, but we can find out, can't we? And I will throw in... Sure, vet. The first threshold. A horned doubled axe stands alone in a sandy desert. Okay. What else? We have some shields, painted leather riveted to heavy iron. Red drake, golden lion, and green stag. And they have different. Each one has heart, scale, edge, and nectar on one each. Hunter's bow, a very practical weapon. Poacher's bow, a very practical weapon. It's okay. Made of wood, wall art. Okay. Flintlock pistols, a pair of pistols. The style and maker's mark suggests late 17th century. Initials MD are marked in silver above the wolf sergeant of the Baron Brankrog. ST Sebastian. It's who? Yeah, okay. Some Sebastian has the flintlock pistols and swords. Practice equipment, nope. Dappled quarterstaff. Red quarterstaff, dappled and red. Okay. Slightly different. Deerday's foil. A pin-sharp length of flexible steel. The blade is inscribed Deerday. Torque's foil. Inscribed Torque. Natalia and Fraser. Natalia. Okay. A varnished length of wood. The name Fraser has been carved into the flat. Natalia. I don't recall those names. I really need to be making note of things. Azita and Mehrdad. Azita. There we go. I knew I remembered that somewhere. Azita and Mehrdad are rivals. As we mentioned there, this is Morgan Fraser. Fraser and Natalia. Okay. So that's something to consider. So Fraser and I guess Natalia were rivals. Azita and Mehrdad also rivals. Deerday and Torque were, I think, the leader, or like the some sort of leaders. They aren't named, and Sebastian was also somehow related. And then of course Natalia. Oh wait, Natalia? Okay, so Natalia and Fraser. So this man here was supposedly Natalia's rival, maybe, if I'm interpreting dueling pairs correctly. Rattling bridge. Each time the wind makes its rounds, the whole bridge shakes. On its threshold there is a serpentine knot mark in brown blood. The mark is fading, but it still trembles with the power of the spirit that waits in it. A great servant of the old house, perhaps the last of the fine takers themselves. I must pacify it with a suitable offering before I can pass. Fine takers. So I'm not sure if this is referent. So one of the bit of background things I read in the secret files, it talks about the fine takers were. I think we may have also come across this lore in the in-game itself, but the fine takers were, as the name suggests, things, by the sounds of it, great spirits of some sort that would be sent out to collect on any late books or any missed payments from the library. Yeah, those are some debt collectors, and I mean, it'd be pretty cool if we could somehow do that ourselves. Oh my god, that is so easy. Okay, sort it. Just do that right now, since... Oh, offering. Okay, ink. That's interesting. So, okay. What ink can we throw at it? We can throw at it the Catwink, because we know how to get that back. And am I correct in... Yeah, moon and scale. With a suitable offering. Here you go. And yeah, midwife is gonna leave us. Okay. Natalia Brulot, 5th Librarian, Duelist, Mystic, Traveller. And Memory of Sight. Cool. So, shit. 5th Librarian, did it say? It was either 5th or 6th. I read it and immediately the Memory of Sight made me forget. They're both empty. It's one of these. I don't want to examine it again. Editing me, tell me if I got that wrong. Okay. Oh. Vestibulum transitus. Vestibulum transitus was the wry name of the courier gave this structure. Before that, it was Valentine's Bridge, the sheltered cross beyond which Baron Valentine's solitude was assured. Which one was Valentine again? Hendrik, Abbott, Walter, Gideon, Musgrave, Valentine, 6th. In the sky, he sought his friends, so he was a bit of a loner by the sounds of it. The sheltered crossing beyond which his solitude was assured. Okay, and here is a year tally, just kind of sat there. Urn of ashes. Some poor soul who probably won't mind if they're repurposed for a worthy experiment. Vase of gorse. As Cornish a plant as any. 2 of them. Okay. We have some books we can look into. And we have 2 other rooms. Squawkful loggia. Birds crowded every corner of this place, glaring at me with malevolent yellow eyes. Guano cakes the walls and feathers drift the floor. Something has drawn them here. It'll need to be dealt with. Once it has, the place will take an awful lot of cleaning. A good amount of sky and a good amount of rose. What does who has sky? Coffin Maker has sky. He has 1. We are unlikely to be able to get through that with him. Shrouded space. If the wards on this place were real, they would be heavy curtains of black velvet that stung the grazing hand. They aren't real in any meaningful sense of the word. I'll still need to dispose of them before I can safely enter. Okay. Moon and winter. That's a lot. Past time. Oriflame would like to sell us a book. Malachite Supplications, an 8 moon. We're in need of some more moon, and we have quite a bit of coin, so let's go for it. Organise that. Shrink that down. And yes, we are going to, in here, I believe. Nope. Hieroglyphics. Metal. Did I get that right? Use illumination to understand better who I am. Cool. That's going to be 3 minutes. Awesome. What the hell are we doing today? So that was quite a lot. We've made some good progress. Further into the house. Sort of gaining access to up here. We still need to fix this blind spot here, which we can do at some point. Let's at least try and solve that. We need some one with scale or knock. Trist? Yeah, sure. Fuck. I forgot to add in the money. that's gonna be like a penny or something. Bit of a waste of time. Arab. So what would we be doing there? We would be... Can we muster something from... what's her name? We can do base 2 Grail, another 2 Grail is 4. 2 from a memory. And 2 from a drink. I think that was the plan. Yeah, so we give her that and we can get into... where is it? Grail 8 is this room? No. Grail 8 up here? Where the hell's Grail 8? Was it this one? No. Oh, this room here. I need to update this sheet, so where is it? Grail and Edge, it no longer exists. Rose 9 and Sky 9. And over here, Moon 10, Winter 10. Sorry, thanks. Okay, so in terms of Grail, what do we need? We don't need any rooms open with Grail. For Heart, for some reason that's like that. So 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 9, 10. There is one room at the top with 10. Should we see what weather we get? We might be able to make use of the Grail clouds. Make use of the Gale, not the Grail. Clouds we're not going to be able to use to open any rooms because it's so weak. I think in general we don't really have a use for clouds, because if we want one aspect in something, we want 2 aspects in something, and we can just pull a stronger aspected thing from it. Scale 6, we have scale 1 from our health. We have... What other scale things do we have? We have scale 2. It's a 3 in total from there. 2 more from a memory, and then we'd be gambling on the 3rd, which I'm tempted to do. For the moon, we would be having 1 from Trist. Yeah, 1 from Trist, though we've used our Trist, so not even that. We're not going to be able to do that book today. And any of these, maybe. Not that. Maybe one of these. All good. Not that. Grail 2 we have from there. We have 2 Grail from these. So that's 4. From the memory is 2 more. And then we'd be rolling the dice on another. Yeah. I'm okay with that. I think, yeah, sure, why not? Seems like a worthwhile risk. Let's consider these. So, first, we need scale memories. Where can we get that from? That'll be Memory of Fear, or a Savage Hymn. Singlefoot Song. That one there. Sure. Oh, missed it. And a True History of Valentine de Wolf. So first we can do this. We need to keep hold of one of our health cards at least. We're probably not using this one today. And we will prepare a second memory, the memory of fear, for in case the challenge asks us for that. Which will be a true history of Valentine de Wolf once it's finished. Got that. 2 pence. We can try, I guess. We have some cards in abundance, so 3-piece, lucky 3-piece. That has been retrieved. Savage Hymn, which is a song as well, so perhaps we can use scaling one of these at some point. Though Memory of Fear, we can use the song in there because the song has Sky, but we wouldn't be able to use the Memory of Fear. Oh. Unless we had a musical instrument with either scale or edge to it, because I'm pretty sure all musical instruments have Sky with them. Throw that in there, then we consider with Arab. Yeah. Passing by poet. Not useful for us, I think. No. He kind of is for like the winter 10 rooms maybe, but I think honestly it is doable. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have a tool for winter though. So we'd be able to put him up to 9 with the right memory. And that's about it. So, do we have a winter 9? We do. Okay. Might be worth considering, but it is midday. It's fine. We can do that. So we will talk to him about pay. He would like... How much? I don't know. Throw in a crown. He'll give back change. Yeah, 24. And to do that, we need to have a way to increase his winter, which will be... travelling it. Nope, on the white. Damn it, I did the thing again. On the white. We need that for him, so we will throw in some Fost. And then after that we can consider this book, The Encircling Tantra. We can talk to you about Whist already, which will put you up to winter 7, and then one of the winter 9s. We also have a winter 8 somewhere. Not that. There it is. So we can get into here. We can get into pretty much any of these really. So, well, not the top one. These two are winter 10. So, yeah, a bit below that. One of these 3. I'll consider it in a bit. Hey look, we have Malachite supplications, prayers addressed to the Malachite by the Sisterhood of the Triple Knot. We're going to place that, whereas 8 is over here. I'm correct, yep. We have you back. 7, we need to press you to Memory of Regret, and you will be a level 9. So then we can manage maybe this room. Which rooms do we care about? This one has books in. This one, why not? Probably why not would be here. This one's harder to get into. We don't have edge as easily. We are considering a song. Maybe we should... Yeah, we should keep the song, use the memory of fear, because the song has the song type to it. We need that scale and that. Cool. You are now strength 9, and we will throw you into there. Yeah, no, because we could use the... What's he called? Can we use him? The coffin maker. I don't think we can. Not without a tool. So, screw it. Send him in there. This is the room full of mirrors. The mirrors in this room teem with watchful spirits and perilous reflections. A room full of hints. And it wants more scale. Unfortunately, we used our health for something. Where the hell is our health? Oh, no? Improve my metal. Well, we can do that at least. Metal plus. 2 edge and 3 forge. Terrific. Yep, can't use any of that. Where the hell is our health gone? Oh wait, that is it. I'm an idiot. There's the other health. Yeah, cool, we've got this. I was registering that one health as the health I care about, and not the other one. Okay. We're at the half an hour mark, but I will quickly read this. The encircling tantra speaks of the serpent gate, that hungry portal, sometimes known as the spider's door, which is sacred to the mother of ants, through which the great hooded princes pass. The tantra includes an invocation, but cautions helpfully that the invocation is of insufficient power to reach the serpent's gate from the hunter's gate. A road which has no destination is itself a destination, it adds helpfully. What does that mean? So, you got the serpent's gate. Yeah, The Tantra speaks of the serpent's gate, that hungry portal sometimes known as the spider's door. Okay, so that's one and the same. The spider's door, if you know Cultist Simulator, you probably know that. The hunter's gate, possibly the white door. What's that? The stag door. That one. And this is basically saying, here is an invocation, but we don't have it. It's not strong enough to get you to the serpent's gate, but it'll get you beyond the hunter's gate, which would be the ascent of knives and the river thingy, right? The painted river. I think that was it. So an invocation that'll get you there, and it's saying, you know, a road which has no destination is itself a destination if you want to go to the ascent of knives. And there you go. So we have Epiphany, we don't care about. Extra effort soul. That book we can, yep. That can go. Oh, we don't want that. Health is fatigued. Memory of fear, and lesson, horns and ivories. I've gained more understanding of horns and ivories, and I will also make a note. The encircling tantra. Memory of fear. Grab that. Paste. There we go. Cool. Well, let's learn that lesson. Lesson, horns and ivories. And I'm just gonna... There we go. Horns and Ivories, the Hunter, the Way, and their memories. Bosk and Scaniscopy, and a bit of Scale and Knock. Sure. So, I'm going to leave off there for today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Between episodes I will make a note of what crafting recipes, 5th level knock or scale we can get from that, if I can, and also fill in the blanks on insects and nectar, and a few other things. Until then, I'll have that ready for next time. Until then, hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you want, leave a comment, etc. And until next time, peace. I've put the mic away, but Ugal Inc. I think we've seen Ugal Inc. somewhere around, but that'll be the first recipe that we have for making it. And anything so printed the recipe provide 5 match. Yeah, I have. It is hide. Arab. Okay, so that's one thing to... Again, I've got the mic tucked away. We couldn't use Chore in there because it would put both Health and Moon at 5th level, so it can't decide which one to prefer. So taking that out, only the Moon is at 5th level. Perhaps there's no suitable recipe here. So it might just be because technically we're not supposed to be able to put Moon in here. It just so happens that we've found enough food for it. But yeah, maybe it's just we don't get anything from insects and nectar. Literally anything. Ugal Inc. Oh, another way to make Ugal Inc.